Greetings, nail peoples. It is Nails Over Coffee. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Rain. Hi, Brenda. It's Nails Over Coffee on January 13th, I believe is today's date. And yeah, I'm just going to let everybody get joined in here. Hi. Hello. So today I am using, yes, you get to, it's an office day. I only have one client today, so you get to see me in all of my lovely work from my home officeness. And today I am rocking my Mickey Mouse cup that fits on my cup warmer because I have my cup warmer on my desk and then my coffee stays hot all day while I'm working. Isn't that cool? My kid's the best. I mean, your kids are great too, but my kid's the best. I'm sure she'll agree. She's tuned in right now too. So here we are. Welcome to Nails Over Coffee on January 13th. I'm Michelle Cordes Pugh. And today got the, good old Colombian roast with coconut cream creamer. I'm getting ready to have to do my nails today because I have a broken one. So I'm getting ready to do my nails today. So I think I'm going to do something fun. Hello. I love this and it was fun, and all that, but hello, Athena. But I am over the silver. I need some bright color. So I'm thinking some bright color. What do you guys think? Think it should be bright pink? Think I should go with bright red? What do you think? You guys look at my hands every day. What do you want to see? What do you want to see me try? Pink, says Rain. All right. Well, while you guys decide if you're going to tell me what color you think I should wear, I'm going to pull up my handy dandy ding iPad and talk about some stuff we got going on today. Okay. Glittery pink. Okay. Maybe I might do that. So, one of the first things that I want to talk about, I have a couple of things. So there's a conversation going on in the Nail Addict Society. Black like my soul. Awesome. I do wear black quite often. So I think I'm in the mood for some color though, just coming off this silver moon. Yeah. So maybe black like our souls the next time. So there's a conversation going on that Shira started in the Nail Addict Society that she started that said, if you could attend your idea of an amazing nail class, what would it look like? What would it offer? And how much would you be willing to pay? And the feedback coming back from this is really interesting. I'm following it really closely, of course, because of the University of Nails thing. I like to keep, my finger on the pulse of what everybody's got going on. But got some really interesting points. Some people have said, skip the basic classes because a lot of times you don't really learn anything other than what products do what of a particular line. And so if you're not going to use that line, it doesn't matter. Whereas other people are like, hey, if you just came out of school, man, don't knock the basics classes because even if you pick up just a little something in every class, it's something that you didn't get in nail school. And then some people have said, really like all-inclusive education, where you get something about, something that everybody can use and education that's specific towards a certain product. It seems like pretty much everybody has agreed, though, that hands-on workshops are their favorite and that keeping it to 12 people or less is the best for feeling like you're actually getting something out of your education. And that anywhere from $100 and $150 is about the max that most people can really readily afford for that type of class. So companies, educators, that should give you some good information, because if you take the 7 P's of service marketing and you plug it into a marketing plan for your education business. Now you've got an idea of what your customer, well, that's actually the 4 C's, but you'll learn that in University of Nails, what your customer looks like and what they can afford. So if you think about 12 people at $100 a person, $1,200. Now you know what you have to make back in the day to be able to justify spending that day out of your salon. And so now you know how much money you have to spend to get a place to do it at, or maybe you can find a salon to host it that has some space. Maybe it's cheaper to have a salon host it and to rent some tables, and those 18-inch wide banquet tables that they use for setting up coffees and stuff like that. Most party stores have those for rent for pretty cheap. And an 18-inch wide table, as we found out the other day from the conversation about desk widths, 19 inches is about what an average nail table is. So if you rent those 18-inch banquet tables, then you could set up, 4 people at each one, and everybody can work on each other, and you can get some great feedback. And then you're only needing 3 tables worth of space for people. And, you could get a lot in that class for $100. So let's see, we have a question here. What about length of class time? Was that discussed? Pretty much from the people who have said it, have said an 8-hour day, like a 9 to 5 with a break. But not everybody has said anything about time, but it pretty much seems to be one time. So what I was going to say to everybody on the terms of this education concept is you need to be planning to at least go to one thing a year. Find the one thing that's closest to you, that's affordable for you to go to, and make that non-negotiable. Pay for your ticket as soon as they're available, mark it out of your book, and make that non-negotiable. For me, up here in Tacoma, Washington, it's the Willamette Valley Nail Event, because it's only a 4-hour drive away. Even if I'm super broke or I don't have any time and I can't afford a hotel and everything, I can rent a car, I can drive to 4 hours, I can do as much as I can handle the show that day, I can grab some dinner and drive home. And the ticket's only like $50. So the tickets had just went on sale, so I'm going to buy my ticket this week. That way I have no excuses. I've paid for the ticket and I've marked it out of my schedule, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's my one non-negotiable, is the Willamette Valley Nail Event. It's close to me. It's one I can do. I can see lots of people. Now, if you're in a different area, maybe your non-negotiable is Nail Pro Sacramento. Maybe your non-negotiable is Premier Orlando. Lucky you. Or maybe your non-negotiable is the Nail Tech networking event of the Smokies or the Chicago show, or whatever it is, these networking events that are close to you. Find one class, show, event, something a year. And as soon as you find it, book it, buy your ticket for it, whatever, and that one becomes your non-negotiable. And the way you're going to pay for that in your budget is you're going to look for all of your nail supplies that you buy at your table. You're going to only buy on sale. Only buy on sale. Because your cost per service and how you price your services is based on full list price. So every time you buy something that's part of that cost per service on sale, you've saved yourself some money on the bottom line. And that's where you're going to dig that education money out of. And so that's, you know what I mean? It's like the rounding everything up in your check register. Just the money's there and you know it's there, but it cheats your mind when you don't see it in your check register into thinking it's not there, so you don't spend it. Same kind of thing. You're going to continually dig that money out of your budget by buying things on sale. So there we go. That is that. But there was one other thing on the note of education that I wanted to mention. Let me get, continuing education is always worth it. I agree with that. Okay. So I found, and I didn't even know this place existed, and it's not too far away from me. It's in British Columbia. There's a place called All Dolled Up Nail Salon and Training, and they have lots of really good classes listed. So if you're in Canada, hide money from myself, right, Suki? If you're in Canada around the BC area, or a somewhat similar drive. This all dolled up. They posted in the Canadian Nail Tech Connection, and they've got everything from advanced shapes to gel painting to French perfection, nail art 101. And this class looks really good. It's called Efficiency in Fills and Full Sets. It's $199 plus GST, and it's March 7th. And it basically talks to you about techniques for timing to get your timing down, and so that you can get your clients in and out and make more money, which is a great foundation for a class. So keep searching for classes. If you say there's no classes anywhere near you, keep looking, keep asking, keep talking, bug everybody. If you bug everybody enough, they'll put together a class in your area. I could do classes here in Tacoma. I have access to space where I could do classes. If anybody wanted one, I'd put one together. So make sure that you're continually, it's not optional. At least one a year is not optional. Okay. Plus it gets y'all fired up again. You know, we get doing life day to day in the salon and it gets boring. And so, then there's also, I want to get this out because I ran across this, and I ran across it before, but I kind of forgot about it. And I think everybody's forgotten about it. And it is scholarships.beautychangeslives.org. And it started out with some companies and everything that started out these scholarships for nail education. And I saw a post on it. And so I think we need to make this get spread around as much as people. I'm going to put the link in the comments below when I post this on Facebook, but scholarships.beautychangeslives.org. So check out Beauty Changes Lives and see what that is. Let's see what we can promote. If we can, you know, you find those people who you know would be great nail techs, but they can't go to school and they don't have any money and they're trying to support a family, but you know they'd be awesome if they got to do it. This would be a great thing to see if maybe it's something they qualify for. So we should totally spend a little more time checking that out. And I have an apology. When I do something not nice, I apologize. So a lot of you guys see Angel Fontana posts in lots of different groups where she's looking for different nail techs in different areas to do these independent contractor kind of things. The pay is usually really good. And I'm trying to get more information from her about what areas exactly she's in. So maybe we can help get her nail tech pool up a little bit so that she doesn't have to post so much on Facebook to try and find people to cover these events. So I know she's in Kansas City area in Missouri, and I know she's in the Southern California area. And I know that she has some things that happen up here in Western Washington. But here's where my apology comes in. So I posted on a post she had that I would like to find out more information about what she does so that I could share it on this show. And she didn't know what Periscope was. And we went back and forth and she was very confused. And it turned out that she didn't know what Periscope was. And my reply about not knowing what Periscope was my surprise that I was being like, it was my surprise that I made the assumption that she would know. And so that's my bad for not being clear. And I came across as really snotty, and I don't ever like coming across as snotty. So I apologize to her on the thread, but I want to apologize to her on this. And I want to let you guys know when you see the posts in your groups or find a nail tech in your city, which everybody should belong to, and you should be checking regularly because people are always looking for people in your area. When you see a post from Angel Fontana, that's what she's looking for. She's looking for people who are going to do these privately booked events to be able to go in, and the pay is pretty good. And you get paid whatever you get paid plus tips. And so it's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to do it when she's up in my area. So I wanted to make sure I got that out for everybody. It's a nice little way to, let's face it, if you book a party, say you didn't have anything going in the salon anyway, and you book one of these spa party things to do for $115 on a Sunday or whatever. Well, that's $115 a bonus straight into that education fund that we always talk about. to do. So, and it is different if you're not. I've been a nail tech on site for a couple of years, and so I'm used to walking into somebody's home and kind of making myself comfortable in my own little spot and everything. And if you've never done that before, it's a very interesting thing to have you going into people's place. They're comfortable walking around in their home, but it's your first time being there. Or you're going to set up on a temporary location in a store or whatever. It's definitely going on site is definitely a different experience, but you learn some great things by having to do that. That was one of the things when I was a manufacturer educator that taught me some great things is when I was going in to do classes, I was walking into a school, into a classroom that I had maybe never been to before with different lighting, different temperature, different airflow, different everything. And I still had to put on a class and I still had to sit down and do one perfect demo nail, even though it might be 15 degrees colder than I would normally keep it in my salon. Or after we've been in it for an hour, 10 degrees hotter. And so those kind of things also all help you become a better tech though. So if you get a chance to do some of these on-site things, it does really help. I read the year I became a nail tech, I read a quote in Reader's Digest that said, practice does not make perfect, nor is it supposed to. Practice is about increasing your repertoire of ways to cover your mistakes. And I have lived by that in my 19-year career. So definitely, yeah, I see the hearts flowing. Like we all know, it happens. You pull a ball of acrylic and it's too cold and so it doesn't set up right. The problem isn't that it's too cold because it's still going to be too cold on the next nail. You got to figure out how to adjust. That's what practice teaches you. So that's, so my apologies to Angel for me sounding like a little snot. I didn't mean to sound not nice. I never mean to sound, okay, that's not true. Sometimes I mean to sound not nice. But if I mean to sound not nice, you will definitely know I'm meaning to sound not nice. You won't be guessing. That's for sure. If you have to question it, I didn't mean it bad. Because if I meant it bad, you wouldn't be questioning it. It's just a little bit about me. So I think, and there was a sale. Okay, you need to make sure that you join Beauty Connect. It's a public group. It has 22,000 members. The art on there is beautiful. There's lots of stuff that goes on that board in Vietnamese. If you have questions, people are super nice for answering in English, so you don't have to feel bad about that. I've been welcomed with open arms in the group. I absolutely love it. It's hilarious, and the art is fantastic. But Beauty Connect is having a New Year's contest for our kids. So if you have kids at home who are between the ages of 5 and 12, the prize is a Target gift card valued at $100. And the rules are, it has to be the kid aged 5 to 12. The drawing topic this time is freestyle, so it can be anything. It's to encourage our kids to get active with art, to kind of unplug from whatever they're doing and draw some stuff. Submit the finished drawing and post it, take a picture of it and post it in Beauty Connect. And the winning criteria is the picture that gets the most likes will win. So you can post your kid's picture, you can share it on your timeline or whatever. We can get lots of likes, get some traffic flowing. And so the contest is going on from now until the end of January 22nd. And they'll announce the winner on January 25th. So this is a good opportunity to get our kids unplugged from the games and get them doing something artistic, which is what we do at the end of the day. We do something artistic and get them posted. And hey, maybe they'll get $100 Target gift card for picking up that stuff they didn't get from Christmas that they really wanted, So I wanted Tien Kim to know that I was going to say something about that. Don't forget about the Valentine's nail art contest that you have to post between February 7th and February 14th, that you have to submit your photo entry to BioCreative Labs. So I'm going to put the picture link for that again, but you're going to want to be practicing what you're doing so that you can get it submitted between those dates. And Oh, and I saw the most amazing thing. So for those of you who've been following my gel mixing stuff in the bottles and it's hard to see, and we've looked at the Charisma bottles and all that, I saw a guy who's selling CYO gel and I was like, brilliant. He took a orange wood stick and he held it up next to the bottle and he marked what was halfway in the bottle. Then he poured his polish into what he thought was halfway and dipped the orange wood stick in the bottle like an orange wood oil dipstick till he got, because you can't see in the bottle, till he got to halfway. And then he topped the rest of it off with CYO gel to the base of the neck. And there he had his half and half without having any special bottles, not being able to see in the bottle. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that is a very cool thing that I observed this week for those of us who are doing our dabbly hand in trying some of these mixing gel things. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. I'm sitting at my desk doing some work on the University of Nails so we can get that up and live so everybody can get the $10 a month into their budget to learn how to run their businesses more effectively. And yeah, so unless anybody has anything for me, I'm it. Oh, Rain Victoria is working on some of my promotional logo gear and stuff. So she was the one who designed the U of Nails logo. And so we had lost them. Well, I mean, I had a copy, but she had lost her original file. And so now we have found it, which means we can do some altering with it, which means we can get it camera ready for things like sweatshirts and water bottles and coffee cups and all that stuff for people to be able to buy in the U of Nails store. So busy looking for stuff because, you know, we don't want you guys to have to spend a whole bunch of money to rock the U of Nails gear. Anything else? Stickers. Stickers would be good. Good idea, Suki. Yeah, get some of those, stickers. Like, people put their university stickers in their car or whatever. We could totally rock those too. Rain suggests that we can do nails over coffee stuff too. So I don't know. We'll let you guys decide, if you want nails over coffee stuff. Oh, Suki says nails over coffee stuff too. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we could get some sort of fun logo drawn for nails over coffee. And, because we need to design a logo. Nobody wants to see my mug on a mug. I mean, if you did, I'd have to do a hair straightening thing. So I always get compliments on that when I do that. So, anybody? Anyone? Bueller. Yeah, today is my show, which we're doing right now, obviously, and some computer work for the University of Nails and for a company that I'm doing an amazing thing for that I can't tell you about yet, but I'll let you know when it comes out. And one client, she's my reformed biter picker. So we'll see if she has any gel polish left on. It's 2 weeks to the day. So we'll see if she's peeled it all off. Although her take two from Elaine Watson, the Nail-Liberty, did last just as long as gel polish on her. And she's a peeler. So I think I'm going to use CYO gel on her this time and then send her home with a bottle that matches. So if she peels one off, she can put regular polish back on it. And then maybe she won't peel the rest off. It's worth a shot. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for joining in today. Make sure that you share on Periscope. You share on Facebook. And you like the Nails Over Coffee page on Facebook, like the University of Nails page on Facebook. They're both public. Please share them. Join your nail groups. Make your voice heard. Be active. Because the only way we're going to get everybody what they want and elevate the industry to where we want it is if we get everybody involved in sharing and talking to each other. So let's do what we do best, which is chatter. Let's just chatter to each other about things that make us more money. All right. So I'm out of here. I will see you for Hump Day, Nail Tech Hump Day, which is Thursdays. I'll see you for tomorrow's show. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace. See you later.